Hey, Chase County, it's Scott, the Striker rep. I'm going to show you guys just the override button on the trolley. It's an important feature that you got to really understand. If you ever have issues with the arms not coming down, it's typically something you can easily fix with the trolley. So let me show you an example of what would happen potentially. So if you take the cot out and you take the legs down, let's pretend like my legs are all the way down at this point. The arms are still underneath the cot at this point. So if I can't get my arms down, I have to come over here to the side of the trolley, and you've got three sets of buttons here. You've got the power button, you got the up arrow and the down arrow, and then the manual dump button. The up arrow and the down arrow, you can control those arms underneath the cot. As long as the cot is locked in and you have green lights, you can control the arms using this. So I can hit the down arrow and begin to lower my arms, and then I can use my manual release back here and unlock the cot and go. I can also, so once I lock it back in, I can use that up arrow again if I wanted to lift up the cot. What I can also do if I'm ever at a spot where my arms are still underneath the cot, if these arrows for some reason won't work, come over here and hit that manual dump button in. Just, you got to push pretty hard, but push in on that. That lets the hydraulics out enough to get the cot down to the ground. If those arms aren't coming down, it's because the trolley still senses that it's holding weight. So if you're on an uneven ground and the cot has come down, but this still senses that it's supporting the weight, those arms aren't going to come down. It's a safety measure. So you have to press in that manual dump to let the rest of the weight down to the ground, and then you can hit the down arrow or come back over here and hit the plus button. But that's the main thing that you guys are, I think, having issues with, is when you're letting that cot down and there's uneven ground, the trolley still senses that there's weight that it's holding, therefore those arms will stay underneath it. So you have to come over here and either press on the down arrow or press in on the manual dump button and then on the down arrow, and then you should be good to go from there. And then to release the cot, you can use the manual release if you ever have an issue with the normal release up on the normal button assembly. So you can just use your manual release. Hopefully that fixes the problems. I'll be down there hopefully within the next few weeks to do another training, but hopefully that helps a little bit.